Out here at the park trying to get some work in. This video, I just want to talk about my goals going into this year, 2026, and I just want to be consistent. That's kind of my biggest goal. My word for this year is confidence. I just want to be consistent, and I want to be confident. I want to be confident in everything that I do. I want to make sure that I'm putting my best foot forward. I'm attacking my goals. I'm not letting anything go to the wayside, and just giving my best effort. One big goal that I'm going to document on this channel, or my first big goal of the year, is going to be to try to win my local marathon. It's exactly 100 days away from January 1st. It's April 11th. And yeah, and for those that don't know, I'm out in St. Louis, Missouri, and my marathon is called the St. Louis Greater Marathon. So that's what I'm gearing up my training for right now. I'm still in my base phase. I'm coming off of about 50, 60 mile weeks, and then I took 3 weeks off, ran like 30, 40 miles, and now I'm ramping it back up first week of January. Yeah, I'm gonna document that whole process, and like I said, my goal is to win it. I've never been any type of close to winning a marathon. I'm just setting my sights high. I'm gonna train as hard as I possibly can, and I'm gonna try to knock that out. I wanna do it for my city. I wanna do it for my people. I wanna do it for this run crew that I've been a part of that's completely changed my life in 2025. Shout out St. Louis Run Crew. They've completely changed my life, man. And I owe a lot of my early success to them. They shout me out, they support me, they come to all my races. I'm trying to win the St. Louis Marathon with their logo across my chest, so they can just have that moment and, you know, just have that picture to advertise, and yeah, whatever. This week I've done just a few easy runs, and then I had a threshold run yesterday, and it went okay. Like, I'm feeling a little beat up. I did 3 by 15 minutes at threshold pace, and for me right now that's looking at about 5:30 to 5:40-ish pace. Yeah, today I just got an easy run, and I'm doing a little bit of core and some upper body stuff at the park right now. Yeah, I just want to say Happy New Year's for all you guys, and yeah, set your sights high this year. Make sure you get out and get it. Stay true to what you got going on, and yeah, let's get it. Now, I bet some of you guys are wondering how I plan to win this marathon. And the simple answer is to just work harder and be more consistent. Because honestly, I feel like that is something that I haven't quite done. I've been consistent up to a certain point, but in terms of like where I believe my consistency can be and my aspirations for myself, I don't think I've met my own expectations with just the amount of effort I put out. I have 100 days, so that's a little over 3 months of work. The first month, I plan to just continue building base and get hill work in. That's kind of all I'm focused on, is just strengthening my lower body, strengthening my aerobic base. The St. Louis Marathon course is pretty hilly. I really struggled with it the first time I ran it. I ended up completely crashing and burning the last 6 miles of that race. It was my first marathon ever, but still, like, I kind of know what to expect, and I definitely got to get some hill work in. The second month, I plan to continue increasing my mileage steadily. Hopefully by that time, I could be sitting around 70 plus miles a week. That would be amazing. I'm gonna start doing more long tempo efforts, maybe like 8 to 10 miles ish of like threshold work, continuous. And yeah, that's kind of gonna be that whole month. And then the last month leading up to the marathon, that's when I'll start doing race pace specific stuff. I'll do intervals, my long runs. I'll have a few long runs at race pace. My long runs at that point will probably tap out at like a 22 to 24 mile long run. That'll be the longest I'll run. And then I'll start tapering about 2 weeks out from the race. Yeah, that's kind of the blueprint I'm gonna stick with for this marathon. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get that dub. If I do win, I'm never gonna run that marathon again. I love St. Louis. I love St. Louis. The energy is great, but this marathon is not one of my favorites. And I wanna try to run the majors, so I don't think I'll have time to really come back and do this marathon. So it's go big or go home with this one. 100 days, I'm gonna document my entire process on this channel. You guys can follow this journey and it's gonna be a good one. Hope you guys get a lot of insight from these videos. I really appreciate y'all's support. If you could please hit that like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe if you're messing with me and you wanna see what I got going on. As always, stop doubting yourself. Let's get it. Now I know this day and age, a New Year's resolution is frowned upon or looked at as goofy or stupid. I think anyone who is dogging the thought of making a New Year's resolution just kind of hasn't stuck to their own resolutions in the past and they just kind of got a bitter taste with it. I really enjoy the start of a new year. I'm never like new year, new me. I'm like new year, better me. Time to level up. It feels like a Monopoly game where you pass go and you want your $200. That's what I want. Every January 1st, I'm coming here to collect my 200 and I'm investing that 200 to, you know, come around the board with some more money next time around. So that's how I take it. So I'm not scared to come out here and talk about my New Year's resolution. And I don't think anybody who wants to be better in life should feel the same or feel pressure to be at the same cool, nonchalant level as the other people who don't want to do like a New Year's resolution. If you want to get better and you want to improve on what you did last year, then put your foot down, write out your goals, and stick to it. And yes, let this year be the start of it, and it's okay. But anyways, with that being said, my New Year's resolution is just to continue building on what I've already started. I want to be more consistent with every single thing that I'm doing. I want to be more consistent with running. I want to push my athletic boundaries. I want to be more consistent with the social media stuff and grow my audience, continue to inspire and influence as many people as possible. And for those that don't know and that are new here, my big goal with doing social media is to eventually buy my parents a home one day. I have videos on that on my Instagram and on here if I haven't archived them already. But yeah, I have this series on Instagram called The Home Stretch where I run until I can buy my parents a home. I started it at the end of 2025, the last few months of 2025, because I had to move into my parents' basement because just a bunch of life things happened and I was trying to buy this house and it kind of fell out, and me and my girlfriend were just like in this hard spot, so I had to move back in with my parents. And I just really appreciated the love and acceptance that they had for my situation, and they just let me in, no question. They let me get my feet back on the ground. They let me just kind of operate out of the basement. They didn't ask me for anything at all, and I was just super grateful because here I am, 28 years old, moving back in with my parents, and they didn't even question it because they never doubt my character. They never doubt what I got going on. They just support me fully, and they let me move in. And yeah, my parents have been renting like their entire lives, and you know, since I was a kid, we've just had so many problems with renting. We've had bad landlords. We've had to move because we used to live in this trailer park, and a new developer came in and they wanted to build apartments, so they literally had to kick everybody out of the trailer park, and then they demolished the trailer park, and now there's these like newer like luxury apartments up. So we've literally been product of gentrification. Yeah, just bad landlords, like rent increases. Like for those who have rented for a long time, I'm sure you've been through a few of these things. Like renting is a hard battle. If you get stuck with the bad landlord, it is the worst time. You can't get anything fixed. If you got somebody who's just super greedy, or like their investment isn't going as good, then you got rent increases. It's just like a big mess. And they've always wanted their own spot. And I just wanted to take it upon myself, turn my passion for running and my goal to be an influencer just into something beautiful and something more, and something that I can give back. And my goal is to get a house for my family that they can call theirs, that they can be proud of, they can live in, feel secure, and just provide that security that they gave to me back to them, pay it forward. And yeah, so that's kind of like my whole background to the social media world and being an influencer. But I update the series. I have a whole series going called The Home Stretch on my Instagram. I've tried to bring it to YouTube, but I think I just want to do more long form content of just my day-to-day, and then just kind of keep like the Home Stretch series, like hint at it on here, talk about it on here, talk about the progress, but just kind of let that be more of like a short form thing on my other platforms. But yeah, so basically with that, I do a bunch of challenges. I update people on my just personal progression, my running progression, and I also do like fundraiser type things. Like for instance, I did this Grinch challenge at the end of December, or at the beginning of December. I did this Grinch challenge where anyone who donated to my GoFundMe, I would run 1 mile for every $10 donated to this GoFundMe in the Grinch costume. So I did that. We raised $500. So right now, I call it the Home Stretch Fund, which is the fund to buy my family a home. Right now, that fund has $500 in it from the first fundraiser event that I did. It went really well. I had to run 50 miles in a Grinch suit. It was not fun at all. I'm probably not gonna do that again because I could not breathe in that thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna be doing stuff like that to raise money for my fam. Thinking about dropping some merch this year that will go towards that as well. But yeah, we'll just keep on updating. I'll just keep on updating you guys on that kind of thing. And yeah, hopefully you guys like it and want to support. But that's what I got going on here. I appreciate you guys. My name is Dorian, if I didn't already say that at the beginning. But yeah, thanks for coming through. And as always, stop doubting yourself. Let's get it.